Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Sky Factory 2.5. In the last episode, we were doing some work, trying to get seeds for this guy, trying to get squids to spawn. As you see, that's missing because I got a squid over there and I captured him. So, yeah, we have a squid. And I don't know why that water was there. I don't remember. But anyways, I have been killing blizzes, and hopefully I have a decent amount of stuff. So probably not. We need 20, so we need, yeah, you need 80 of the items to make 20, because 4 times 20 is 80. So we're gonna let that go on for a little bit longer. I actually had a little bit of a mishap. I don't remember why, but I dropped my Charm of Dislocation after I teleported into the Minicio dimension and had to kill myself. I basically put everything in the Ender Pouch and then jumped with only the Ender Pouch in my inventory. What that does is it brings everything back here, and everything's right here, so it was not too bad of an issue. But one thing we did last time was we made this tree farm. As you can see, it is working just fine. I really need to clean this up, but yeah, I don't really care right now. But as you can see, I put in some emerald upgrades. Now these can hold a lot of stacks. It's like 1664-ish stacks or something like that. Yeah, it's a lot of stacks of stuff. So we're never gonna run out of wood. I have a bus on there, a storage bus, so that we can see it, and everything's pretty good. So we have like 5 things that I want to do today. So get out of here. First of all, I want to make a quick recipe because one of the last seeds that we're gonna need requires a lot of netherrack. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one of these. We're just gonna put this guy in here, and now we can get like stacks upon stacks of crushed netherrack. What we need that for is we need cobalt and ardite. Now these are 1% chances each, and unfortunately that's terrible. However, this has a whole bunch of speed upgrades. Let's get some fortune upgrades. Let's get like 16. Yeah, let's get like 20. That's not too bad to do. So that was easy enough. I also, this sounds weird, I want an export bus. Actually, do I want to do an export bus? Let's just do a chest with, do we want to do a hopper or an item duct? I think item duct will be just as easy. And let's go ahead and tell the system to make like, I have like 400 crushed netherrack, or normal netherrack, so let's get like 200 more, and that'll get started. So what we're gonna do is we are going to put in here all the fortune upgrades. Now this is gonna require almost 260 RF per tick, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. So we'll just put the chest here, ender conduit here. Let's see, this is going to be insert, extract always active, and I really need to just bring a crafting terminal down there, or make wireless. Yeah, wireless could work, but that'd require other things as well, and I don't really feel like doing it, so I'm not going to do it. So we have quite a bit of this stuff already. I'm not going to take it all down. Let's just do 2 stacks and see where we are. So that is going to consume a lot of power. In fact, this might need more power. 10's even too much. I guess we don't really need the speed. 220. What is this at? This is at 140? Well, I could always just replace this line. That would be easy enough to do. So let's go ahead and do that. So resonant, flux ducts, and then we don't have to worry about any of this stuff. So, oops, I messed up. So 6 in there, and then this. Let's use our wrench. And yeah, dust is messed up. Where is that chest? Will work. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we should be able to just do one of these. And that should give us plenty of power. Now, power is actually something I want to take a look at today. So, that's good enough for now. Let's kind of organize our inventory just a little bit. You know, we don't really need the magnet right now. So, let's just do this. And that works. So, we should start seeing some more cobalt come in and ardite. So, that is the hope. Ooh, we literally just need one more blizzrod. Perfect. So we get that, and honestly, I'm gonna turn this off. Once those guys die, we will switch that out. Now the next thing that I need to do with this is, well, the squid. We need to deal with the squid. So we'll put the blizz in there, and we're gonna try the gas. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, I need a bucket. Give me a bucket. I even have a bucket of witch water, so we don't have to worry about it. So I need to go somewhere where the gas isn't going to cause problems. You know, let's go to our dangerous area over here where we were spawning the withers a long time ago. So all we have to do is put the witch water down and then put the squid in said witch water, and the squid will become a gas. And we just catch the gas immediately. And that's it. That is the magic of witch water. You can turn squids into gas. You can turn, I didn't look it up, I think you can turn pigs into zombie pigmen. You can turn villagers into witches, I believe. I don't know. Creepers into charge creepers, skeletons into wither skeletons. So we could just summon skeletons and have them summon in water. In fact, is this lit? No, it's lit on the side. So we could probably do that. So let's, one, I want to see if we put this guy in here, does it work? That is my biggest question. Because I'm not entirely sure how much room they need. By the way, I took down the coke oven. We weren't using it, so who cares? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, it can't spawn them. Alright, well, we have a gas. That's the important thing. What we can do is we can, oops, throw them on the ground. We can deal with that another way. Now, let's put some witch water, like right here. It is nasty stuff. Be warned. It also breaks conveyor belts. I did not know that. Let's do this. Oops. I went into it again. Whoops. So we put a skeleton in here, and we take our cleaver, and we should be able to get wither skeletons really easily. I do want to grab this and this, and this can be how I farm for wither skeletons. It's a lot cheaper on Hey. That was rude. It's a lot cheaper on energy. Let's pick that up and just put it like right here. So there's a few safe spots to... Oops. And... Oh, I have weakness. Oh no, I'm going to die. Ah, I died.
What? No!
I have not died in a while. Actually, I died recently, but that's a bummer. Alright, so we need a, we need a bucket. And we need something to get in there. Honestly, ladders would work just fine. We'll put emergency ladders on the side, just so I can get up there. In case something like that happens again. Take the bucket, wait for it, and yeah. Let's get our stuff. Hey, we got a wither skull though. That is nice. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good enough. So torches. Yeah, that is something I can do. I could honestly put the move. I can honestly put the water here and have it push them down over here, and then turn the grinder on, and that would work. So let's do that, and then pop out of here. And the grinder is still on, so should work. But that should give us everything we need, and then I can put the conveyor belts there. And you know what, let's turn this off real quick, because I don't think this is able to see them, unfortunately, because of where they're spawning, more or less. So what we can do is come in here and kill them, and then I put the conveyor belts out there. Dang it. Oh my god, it's so hard to get through there sometimes. Let's grab some conveyor belts, and we'll just basically put the conveyor belts so that they go into the center more. So something like this. Actually, we don't need that one. And that should work. So we can probably just leave that on, not worry about it too much, and see what we get. So I'll put the buckets away, put the conveyor belts, actually, I'll put the conveyor belts in there, and the ladders we can put away. Cleaver can come stay in there. So we're gonna have some skeletons just kind of spawn and die, but that's okay. So that being said, that whole mess. How many skulls do we have? We have 6. That's not nearly enough, but we're getting there. So we'll get there. I'm gonna work on that between episodes more than anything. The gas, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might set up another spawn room separate from this one. That's gonna be a little bit more manual, and gas tiers. Or you know what? We have a lot of soul sand. And I don't really have too much use for soul sand. So we can just do this. And I should have a lot of crushed cobalt and ardite. How many did we get? We have a little. We also have some ore. And then cobalt. We don't really have much either. Oh, hey, we've already gotten another skull, so maybe it won't take as long as I thought. So I'm going to work on getting cobalt and ardite. Now, something we could do... one, this guy is not actually on. We could make some lenses. And I think that might be a good idea for getting cobalt and ardite. So, cobalt. If we look at cobalt ore, laser drill with blue. So we need blue, and then ardite would be probably orange. That's the ore. Looks weird. Orange. I was right. Cool. So, laser, focus, not light blue, blue. So we need some blue stained glass. And I want Minecraft, so we're gonna need blue stained glass. Dang it. There we go. Something like this. And then we're also gonna need orange stained glass. And that should be pretty easy as well. Alright, so one, we need more gold nuggets. I think that'll be enough. 2, 3, and then the orange. If I can spell orange. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that should help. Not there. In here. So it is not a, like, exclusiveness. It changes the color completely, and I never realized it actually does change the color of the laser. Huh. So let's power this up. How are we doing for power? We should be able to do a couple of these, especially once we do the next thing, which is what I've been wanting to do. So first thing is first, I want to make a power monitor. This guy. What do we need? Pretty much everything. So we need chassis. Let's turn this. I still don't know if I like auto search synchronized standard. So if I do power monitor, electrical steel, we need an energy conduit. That is not how you spell energy. We have the advanced ones. We need a basic. So power monitor. What else do we need? We need 6 electrical steel. And that'll take a second. And I think that's pretty much it. So once we get the electrical steel, we'll be able to make this thing. And the reason that we're wanting to do this is because it's amazing. And this is going to take a moment, but we'll get there. So we'll come back to that in just a second. So the next thing, the other thing I want to do is I want to craft one of these guys. We're missing 7 energy nodes. Well, I was kind of making them. I have 13. Yeah. So there is the power monitor and ender generator 64. Go ahead and make that. Now we also need a chest. Can I make tiny chests in this? I can. Awesome. Do I want a tiny chest for this? You know, I want to see something. So, item ducks. What I want to do is we're going to replace this guy. So, and move him because we want to have 2 of these guys hooked up. And so we're going to put a chest like... Oh, I don't know. See, it's not going to work too well. We could do a chest right here, I guess. With this guy and export bus. How are we doing on power? That is why we made this. So we just hook this up right here. Oh, it's got to be a conduit network. Whoops. I was hoping that would tell us like the power input and all that kind of stuff, but we could potentially. Let's get an energy conduit. And I just wonder. Oh, hey, there's that. Let's make one of these because I'm going to need it in just a second. See, conduit. Advanced. Yeah, we'll just do one of these. I wonder if this will work. I don't actually know. So we put this right here. And then put this. Conduit storage, machine buffers, average output. Dang. I don't know if... Unfortunately, all of our stuff is thermodynamics. I don't know if thermodynamics has something similar. Basically, I want something that's going to tell us just... I think the conduit... No, not the conduit probe. The multimeter might be the thing I'd want to look into. I don't know that there's any ways to see power like transfer through the lines or anything like that. I think the only way is through a multimeter. But I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. What's the other mod? It's thermal expansion. Is there a yeah, this guy. Multimeter. It is in thermal expansion. I just don't know why I didn't see it. Oh well. That was a let's see if it's working type thing, but if we click this, average in and out. So we are producing 2,000, almost 3,000 RF per tick. That makes that's a little low, just because we're not actually using much. But that's how much we're using. But we're making like 12,000. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna duplicate our ender generators. We're gonna put another one right here, and the question is, if I put cobblestone in here and tell this insert and extract always active, cobblestone doesn't go in there. Cool. Because I don't want to fill this up with stuff. Actually, I want to make sure cobblestone will go in there. Alright. Well, that's an easy solution. Let's just come over here and grab a filter. And we're going to put a filter in here and tell it that blacklist cobblestone. So now if I do something like this, it doesn't matter. And we can put a crafting card for the eyes of Ender. And then that will fill this up. It'll fill up those 3 slots with eyes of Ender, and everything will be good. So how are we for skulls? 8. Cool. So we just need another item conduit, and that should be pretty much it. So just put this here, tell this insert, and yeah, as soon as this fills back up, we are using a lot of power right here. Let's see, these guys are inactive. It's these 2 that are active. We can turn one off. This guy will use like only so much power, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's not that much power, so it's not going to hurt our entire system all that much, which is good. I don't want it to. How much power have I said that we are actually making? It is right. Where is that? I thought there was a tab for like how much power you're making. Oh, right here. 10,000. So we are producing. Can I turn this on round robin? Yes. So this guy is 256. So this is basically 5,000 plus if we sleep. That'll tell us more. 5,000 plus, honestly, 7,000. This guy is making 7,000, and this guy is making almost 1,000. So we have like 8. We have like 13,000. So we are producing that much. Cool. That's an achievement, I guess. So Ardite, we can see 9. How about Cobalt? We have 2. I don't think we had that, did we? I don't know. Knowledge fragments. Can we craft a bunch of these? We can craft 200. We need to eat 2,000. So let's see. Can we do 1,000? Nope. Okay. I figured I'd look. Real quick, let's double check and make sure that this isn't like, you know, no-ho or anything like that. Something we could do, and this is gonna be expensive. I think it would work. There is a Zavisio hoe. We have the Imperial. I want to see if this works. This would be incredibly expensive. If it doesn't, or well, it's not that big of a deal. It'd be incredibly expensive if it does, but I just want to see, will this work in these guys? If it does, it does not. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to figure out a way. Let's see, what do I want? Let's just get more wood. We'll have to figure out a way to kind of replenish that if we ever need to, but whatever. So, for the remainder of the episode, I think what I want to do... Oh, let's see. What can we do? We could do some witchery stuff. I don't really want to do witchery. We could do Britannia. I don't really want to do Britannia. We could work more on getting automatic Thaumcraft stuff. That could be fun. We have a lot of the research from Thaumcraft, so let's check the chest of things to do and see if there's anything else we could do. We still need to make the better wand. That is a thing. Yeah, otherwise, not really much we could do right now. See, this is 70%. If we throw this in here, God, that drains so quickly. That is so much. We need to generate just a little bit more power, by which I mean a lot more power, and I need to figure out a good way to do that. So that's going to be put on hold. But unfortunately, we need a lot of Draconium to get the mob killer, mob grinder. So this guy, let's take a look at this. So let's start working towards the mob grinder and see what we can do. So we need, I think, 5 Draconic cores. I'm going to go ahead and teach the system how to make Draconic cores, because that seems like a good idea that we're going to need later. So there we go. We also want to teach it how to make Draconium if we can. So smelting, I don't think is going to be the best way, because yeah, it's not really. It's 2 to make 1. Ew, alloy smelter is 1 to 1. Do we have any room? No. I don't think we have any room in the smelter either. No. Alright, so... Or the induction smelter. Great. We are full on all of this stuff. We could always do more chests and kind of just filter it. That could be better, but I don't know. We could also do auto processing, so we do have a decent amount of draconium ore. Can I? I want to make sure. It is a 1-to-1. Yes. Alright, so we'll worry about the draconium later, but we have the draconic core and anything else that's really important. Diamond swords could be good, but I mean that's not too bad to make anyways. So we need 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we have everything except for this guy, which should be able to make this. Should be able to make this. I don't think that's what... Okay, and then we just need some netherrack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smelt it up. And then the hard part is this guy. So, the wyvern core, I don't know that we can make. Let's just do... Not that. I wanted to shift like that. We're going to need some more draconium. And we're going to need another star. So... yeah, we don't have another star. And I don't really want to try to kill the wither until we get access to some other stuff. So let's hold off on the rest of this. Let's get the draconium. Is there any other ways to get nether stars? Out of curiosity. We could do this, but I believe that's peaceful mode only. I mean, we could try it, but it's not going to work. Alright, so let's cook up some more draconium. What I could do... This... Let's see. This guy, does he have any more modifiers? No. Now, we can replace parts. Magical wood is something we could use to make a bunch of really good... You can make a really good cleaver with some magical wood. So let's do that. Let's get this back. So magical wood. Alright, we don't have any of the stuff. It's not going to shift click because of reasons. Bookcase. 3 books. We are missing cow leather. Alright, well, let's get our watering can. And let's go fix that. I believe the cows are right here. And yes. Here they are. So cows get a decent amount of the leather. We'll probably need, honestly, just 1 bookshelf. We have been getting a lot of books. Rather, we've been getting a lot of enchanted books from our farm. So that is a thing. So let's take a look at books. 3 of those. And they are immediately going down here. That's the issue. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that works. So how are we doing for gas tiers, by the way? We'll check that in just a moment. 6. That seems wrong. But it probably isn't. So, okay. Anyways, we have a bookshelf. We need gold. I have so much gold armor. And we need some books. Some enchanted books. So, power 3, that's really good. That gives us a lot of stuff. Power 2 would be good as well. Unbreaking 1, Unbreaking 2, we have a bunch. How much would this stuff give us? That's 4. Not quite enough. What if we just did power 2? That's still 4. Can we up the ante with Soulbound? How much would Soulbound give us? Now it should change. No, it's not. Let's take 8 of these guys, and we're just going to take out 10 levels. And get a bunch of power books. The better the power, the better. I think it should be more than 4. 8. Alright. So let's get... We have 17 of these books. We can always get more. So let's get, like... I know it's a waste to do more than 10 levels at a time, but who cares? So there is a power 2. Power 3. Power 3 gives us a power 4. Power 3. Power 3. Power 4. Power 4 gives us power 5. So lots of repairing. And retrieve 10 levels. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. And we get more levels, so 2, 2 gives us 3. And there's 2 3s that give us a 4. So there's power 2. I'm going to need more experience. I haven't planted that yet. These experience seeds, one, are going to be a pain to make because they require experience. They require enchanted books. So that's why I'm kind of doing what I'm doing. So that's the plan. So there's a power 5. We have a power 4. Let's get this one up to power 5. So there's power 3. And we need a bunch more levels. Power 3. Power 4. Power 5. Alright, so we have 2 power 2. We have not enough levels. Alright, so there is a power 3. And I believe we have another power 3. How many will this give us? 12. That does not seem worth it. Alright, so power 5, power 5. We're just going to get a whole bunch of these, and what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, and this is the auto anvil. So what we can do is we can turn this on repair only off. So there's power 5, power 5, power 2, power 2. That'll do its work and give us a power 3. And I'm hoping it doesn't pull it out of here, but it might. If it does, it does. Who cares? But this might be a good way to get power 5 books. The reason we want power 5 books is because it's like the easiest thing. So there's power 3, power 3. And we have a whole bunch of power 1s and 2s. So I don't know that we're going to be able to get a power 5 quite yet for all of them. But if we can try, that would be awesome. Now there is some other things we could do to try to get some good stuff, but power 1, power 1. And see, power 1, power 1. Alright, so that seems to be about where we can get. So I'm going to try to get the rest of the power 5 books. Otherwise, magical wood is going to be a pain to get. So experience seeds. Let's get 20 Minicio seeds. Let's get, oh, do I even have 20 enchanted books? I have a whole bunch of Unbreaking and Unbreaking 2. Does this have Flim Flam? We can make, if we had the experience essence, which you can use to make bottles of enchanting or these experience books, that is what we could actually use to make really high level stuff. So we're going to need a bunch of Imperial. We're going to need Imperial times 80. And that'll take a second. So what we can do is we can do something like that with the Minicio seeds and book. So power 5s I don't want to use. Power 4s, protection, we'll use one of those. Unstable, XP boost. And yeah, so that is basically what we have to do. I don't think we can auto create, actually. Do I really care? Nope. Unbreaking. XP boost. No, do not use my power 5. Or my power 4. But you can use Unbreaking. I don't care about Unbreaking. Power 1 I don't care about as much either. Is there any of these I really care about? Soulbound is nice, but power 3. Alright, so I guess we can do this. And all we have to do is get enough books to never have to worry about this again. I don't think we're going to have enough. We're really close. We can do this one more time. And we need 3 more. So let's get some more armor down here. And this will give us some more books. I'm going to put the power books away though. I will deal with the... we have an enchanter. I forgot about this guy right here. We don't really have the levels to do much with it yet, but we should be able to use that to get a bunch of good seeds as well. So once we get the rest of the books, I will make the rest of the experience seeds, and there's one more off the list. So Blizz seeds, we should have Blizz, and we can go ahead and take this out. And I will switch that to something else. But these guys are doing their thing. One last thing, I have a whole bunch. By the way, I took care of those chests as well. I have a whole bunch of these legendaries. Let's open them. That has a whole bunch of heads in it. Let's see. This is a good chest. So how did we do? And it's full. Draconium, unstable ingot, that is really nice. Some diamond armor, some wither skulls. A lot of good stuff actually. And cool. So more wither skulls is always nice. More draconium is always nice. And yeah, basically that's pretty much it. Now, it's been a while since we've done a lucky block, a chance cube. It's basically a lucky block. How are we for books? We have 1. So we'll get the rest of those. Do I have an enchanter? Enchanting table? I do not. Oh well. I don't think I have one in here, but let's grab our crossbow and our bolts. Our bolts are actually really good. We could probably improve the crossbow. Probably will at some point. But let's open some chance cubes. I'm not going to be dumb and bring all of my flight items with me, because that really would be dumb. We're going to keep the angel wings in there. We can still fly with our Zavisio armor. And we're going to go off to our little chance cube opening area and see what we can get. So, it's been a while since we've done this. I'm bringing precautions just in case there's a wither or something. But let's go ahead and break this guy. I'm so scared. Oh god. These can be so bad. Cursed Earth, and it's night. That's actually really nice. Cool. Our magnet is on. Just vein mine it, and we have a bunch of Cursed Earth. Thank you, game. Alright. What is going to be this? Here, Brian joined the game. If you were only worth my time. And then he left. So, that is a joke thing. Supposed to freak you out more than anything. But, anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. I know we didn't really do all that much. We were just kind of bouncing around, doing different things, trying to figure out some stuff. We do have more power generation, which is really nice. We're getting close to finishing all of these seeds for the magical crops, which is also really nice. And yeah, just kind of doing our thing. So I'm going to get the rest of these guys. I know that's a projectile protection 4. I don't really care. So we are pretty close to being done with this. Compressed skeleton. How close are we with our skulls? We have 11. We need 80. Alright, so that's not that bad, but we'll get there. I might help out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll kind of figure it out, but next time, I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into Thaumcraft and do some work with that, try to get this set up with a applied energistics and get a whole bunch of automation and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!